Okay. So, if you really think about what exactly is hip movement on the mat, okay? If I'm completely like so, okay? We're free to move laterally on the mat. I need to move my feet, move my hips, and then move my shoulders away. Feet, hips, okay? Shoulder. If I don't pull back my shoulder, my hip movement is very limited. If I, so it's three pieces, feet, hips, shoulder, okay? So why I tell you guys this is because if you only do two movements, feet, hip, and you don't move shoulders, now whatever you do here, you can't move your hips. So to move your hips, you need to move your shoulders. In order to move your hips, after you move your shoulders, you need to move your feet. Because if your feet are straight and they're not coiled, how am I going to move? It's like jumping with straight legs. So you have to move your feet, coil the feet, move the hips, and then move the shoulders. This is the key. Now, if you look at it in reverse, how do you limit somebody from moving their hips? You got to shut down at least one of those three movements. Does that make sense? So typically one of the easiest ones to shut down is moving their head. So once they move their feet and hips, if you don't let them pull their head back, they're already stuck in that position where they can't complete the cycle of feet, hips, shoulders. Now it could be shoulders, feet, hips. So it could be shoulders, feet, hips, shoulders, feet, hips, depending on which one you start kind of first. But you have to be able to complete that three-step process in order to properly move your hips. And most of the time, it doesn't just stop at the three. You keep going, because if I'm here, feet, hips, shoulders, feet, hips, shoulders, I have to keep moving to create space to be able to recompose the guard and to be able to. So one movement oftentimes is not enough. You need to continue the movements and frame. So to answer your question, okay, your bottom leg has to be bent or coiled, bent, in order to push you up. So as I go here, okay, this is obviously my hook, okay, I have an underhook here, okay. As I go dive under, my left leg, the bottom leg, whichever one the bottom one is, okay, it's the side you're falling is the one on the bottom. Number one, I gotta move it out of the way. But if you notice, it stays coiled so that as I go here, okay, it's able to push me onto my left shoulder. I'm not pushing myself to the left. I'm pushing myself onto the shoulder and elevating this hook. Okay? You are doing this, so your left leg is straight. You have no push. It's like trying to do a leg press where your legs are straight, okay? So you need to have your legs bent. So as you come up, yeah, once it straightens out, it should already take you over that center line, okay? So as you're here, see how it turns? And I'm still pushing right here, because I seldom want to have it straightened out. How does it doesn't do me any good like this. So you move it in. So here I can move, I can rotate back, I can go to the other side. Okay, you can invert all kinds of stuff. So when you have this type of a butterfly guard here, and I'm here, look at where my left foot goes, and I'll do from a different angle, and I'm falling onto my left shoulder, so I can lift him up, and my left leg can carry me and push me across to be able to mount. Okay? So you need to load their weight, and this hand that usually has the underhook or overhook, I need to create pressure inward so that they stay on my hook. It's a hook. If I don't create an opposing pressure to keep them on the hook, he can just step off the hook. as I'm sweeping him, I don't want him to fall off the hook either. Because he falls off and now we're even. Now it's just going to be wrestling. I want to use that hook to disable his leg that's on the hook from being effective. So as I'm here, okay, I also keep my right elbow and right knee at the wall as I get this overhook here, okay? And I'm going to pull him into my hook right here. Okay? So now, even if he tries to step off that hook, step off it, yeah. He goes with the sweep. Does that make sense? So you have to use the bottom leg to push yourself onto your left shoulder. I'm not doing this. This is not my objective. To roll him to the left. My objective is to load him up and to push myself onto that hook. Because here, he's already fallen off. And I'm pulling him onto the hook. So one last time. So we're here. I don't care if I have an overhook or underhook here. Where my left leg went, I pull him up. Yeah, you never fell off. Now, if my right arm is going to be dead, he will fall off. And watch what happens. He falls off right as I'm about to come on top. Go here. And then that happens. Because I haven't turned my hips over yet. And he falls off to where he can rock back up. So he just fell off my hook. In this situation, pulling into my hook and I'm pushing my hook. And I'm pushing it with this leg here until I get to the top. And notice that I don't take this foot out until I claim that mount here. Because sometimes you get into this situation here and you gotta go to the other side to tap. So get that hook, pull them into the hook so that as you're falling, you want this.
Professor, you're making sure you have his right arm, that way he's not even trying to post up.
You need to secure the posting arm, yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise, they're gonna post. So you need to get an overhook or an underhook. Let's say you just start like this. Right now I'm gonna go that way. Put your left knee down. Left knee down. Okay. Right here. I can go this way here. I can also go this way here. Okay? Whichever way. So let's say it goes this way here. Actually, posture up. Oftentimes they put their hand on the knee. Okay? Up here, here, and pull this off here. And notice when I'm falling that way. There's a big misconception with butterfly guard that you pull them onto you. Not necessarily unless you have double underhooks. I want to go this way. And I want to pull them up here. Okay? Because if anything, let's say he pulls this arm out right here and post. You could also pull him into a closed guard. But it's because I had the hook. And the hook is intended to lift and pull. It's not necessarily intended to push. Unless you're pulling into that hook. Does that make sense? Alright, so let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Bottom leg. Comes up. And like you're a dog inverting to take a piss.